Hello everyone. I want to take the time right now. I had something on the mind, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Uh, but success. As I'm sorry, fix my camera here. All right, I'm sorry. As practitioners, as studiers of the goddess, followers of the craft, whatever you choose to call yourself. Remember, I've already been through the title video. I don't want to go there again. um, but on your path, I want to talk a little bit about success. What is the definition of success in life? I mean, when someone says, "What is the key to success in all of life?" What is the key to success? I want to know everyone's personal opinion on this one, because I know, me personally, I have had to argue with several people on this subject, and there become times when I doubt myself, and there's times that I don't. Times that I feel very bold for having the views that I have. I really want to explain this a little further. When I first started the craft, I kept it secret for several years until the time I decided I wanted to tell my family that I did this. Or my immediate parents, I'm sorry, that I wanted to do this because I was still a child at the time. Um, I had been studying it for several years. I knew it was something I wanted to do, so I knew it was an action I needed to take in telling them. I had decided I wanted to tell them. It was during a spring break, and of course I had to work, but they had left on vacation somewhere, so I stayed there, a couple days by myself. And upon their return, I was going to, explain everything. I have different views, explain it in my way. Unfortunately, they kind of beat me to the punch, um, because I noticed that they had explained, I'm sorry, that they had followed my emails, followed my Facebook, followed apparently even my YouTube, to know everything about me, everything that I believe, everything I do. And I'm sure as parents, people don't have, problem doing that to their children. I, of course, found it quite invasive, but uh, I don't hold it against them for doing it, but that's not my point. My point is that upon understanding what it was, I was immediately attacked, thinking that it was wrong. It's horrible. Same thing goes down to sexuality. It's wrong. It's just, and I got tired of hearing it. And of course, when I was 18, I respectfully moved out, and I've been living by myself for the most part by myself until then. Since then, living on my own, practicing my craft happily, and so on and so forth. However, their biggest concern about everything was that I wouldn't have any success in the world. Success. What do I want to do with my life? What do I want to do? And that's something that I've constantly argued with, is over the definition of success. Success, to them, apparently, is the original, you finish high school, you go on to college, you finish college as much as you're going to do anyway, and you get yourself a nice career, you find someone, you get married, you live happily ever after. And I'm assuming that's how people generally view things, but to me, I don't see money as success. And I know that's such a non-American thing to say, but it's not success for me. I love money as much as anybody else on YouTube or in this world, but if I have happiness in my craft, in my love, and I'm living easily, I don't understand what's the problem. There is no problem to me. It's this reason that I decided to make this video, talking about success. I define myself as a very successful person because I have gotten to a level that I wanted to be, not to the level that society is used to being. Society defines success as somebody who moves on to college, college, becomes a doctor, or things that really don't, you know, motivate me, things that aren't interesting to me at all. Though I do believe we need doctors and all these things, it's not something that I feel I want for me. It's not going to make me happy. And that's why I've had a whole if I've had conversations with people as of why I don't want to go back to school, and I said, why? I don't need it. I don't feel like I need it. I'm living happily as I am here, and why do I need to prove success otherwise to other people? I define myself as a successful person for what I do in my life. I am successful because I've learned the lessons I've needed to learn. I'm successful because I'm learning to live as a normal human being. I'm learning to live on my own. I'm learning to discover what love is. I'm learning to discover what it means to pay bills. I mean, and yet I still decide I don't want to go any further with that idea. And I suppose I look at it in the way of the Good Witch used to put it, that she lives life for the journey and not the destination. And that's how I generally look at it. I don't want to be living life for the destination, rather the journey. I think that by going to college, going 4 years plus to college, finding a nice career, doing whatever, finding a nice home, settling down, getting eyeballs deep into debt because you built a house that you think you can afford. I mean, it's overrated to me. And if I can live happily, simply, then why not? Hey. And to me, that's successful. And, but I wanted to get everyone's definition. What is success? As a practitioner, I find success within, from what I do. The craft that I practice, from the readings that I do, I find that incredibly successful. The fact that I have learned, my YouTube channel is the #1 example. I have learned so much, grown so much. You guys have seen me grow so much on YouTube, and I've done readings for most of y'all on here. I feel like I'm successful in that area. What is success? What is success in life? So, I just wanted to rant a little bit about that real quick. Sorry, random thoughts. But I really want to hear what you guys have to say, so please leave comments or a video response, or you can text me if you have my number. I don't give a shit. But until next time, blessed be to you all.